Hi Aries, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot Reading from the Heart. Hope you guys are well. So we're going to do your April, it's your birthday month Aries, so congratulations babes. Yeah, this is your reading for the month of April 2017. What we're also going to do is, obviously you've got your angel reading, angel answers, advice card, and you've also got a Lenormand reading at the end of this, just 3 cards from the top of the deck, just a message for you through the Lenormand as well. So we're going to now get into your April reading. Universe Spirit, show what's coming in for Aries, Sun and Rising signs, Aries, Sun and Rising signs, Aries, Sun and Rising signs for the month of April 2017. Show what's coming in for Aries, Sun and Rising signs, Aries, Sun and Rising signs, Aries, Sun and Rising signs for the month of April 2017. Show me. Okay, so we've meditated on the cards, or let me just get comfy here. We're going to separate the deck into 3, collect it back up, and we're going to start laying your cards down. Okay. Just bear with me while I lay the paired cards down, because I laid the 2 cards down at the same time now. Okay. Right, so we've got the 3 of Swords as the you now position, Aries. 3 of Swords means heartbreak, it means severance, it means head and heart decisions, it means disappointment. But I feel that in the month of April 2017, you're looking to kind of relinquish yourself from that, because you've got the Fool card showing here. And the Fool card for me means to be free. It also means to relinquish any type of responsibilities. It also means that you're searching for new opportunities as well. So I feel that you guys are looking to relinquish yourself, possibly from a situation that's caused you some pain, some difficulty, but it's something that you definitely, I feel, you want to move away from, which is why in the present situation, I feel that you're kind of, you know, making up your mind. 2 of Pentacles often means, well, I'm weighing up the balance, possibly on new friendships with the 3 of Pentacles, possibly on new collaborations, possibly on new people coming into your life. I feel that you're being very, very sort of, I wouldn't say that you're being cautious, but I feel that you're definitely weighing up with this 2 of Pentacles the potential for new kind of friendships after this, because I feel that you're looking to move out of that 3 of Swords energy and perhaps looking towards making new friendships with that 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, sorry, and the 2 of Pentacles energy here. Because in the distant past, I feel that there might have been communication or some form of meeting or some form of conversation here, but I feel that there was a real struggle with the weight of that, okay? 3 of Pentacles can mean work-based situations, but it doesn't have to at all. It can simply mean that you're talking with others. You're, you know, this is the card about where you've got a plan that you have been devising, you're working on it. Okay, but I think with the 10 of Wands, it might be that you've reached a point where this is just too much to handle. And therefore, as a result of that, I feel that whatever opportunity you were offered with that Knight of Cups energy, you don't want with the Four of Cups. I feel that there is a sense in April of saying, you know what, actually, this communication, and this might be something that you were doing over a long period of time, this Three of Pentacles energy, Aries, where you were discussing, because this is really the card of a discussion happening between not just yourself and somebody else, but maybe a few people potentially. I feel that there's just too much of a weight to have to carry. Okay, so sometimes the Three of Pentacles can mean that, you know, you've been promoted, for example, especially if you're the person here who's the workman and there are people asking for your advice, or you could be the people that are asking for advice from someone here. But it seems the advice or the communication that comes through via this Three of Pentacles, it seems that you're struggling with the weight, or there's just too much going on here that you can't handle. So I do feel that there's been, you know, as a result of this, whatever is offered or whatever comes forth as a result of this communication here, that you seem to be struggling with the weight of. It seems that whatever came from this, which I believe is the Knight of Cups, you guys are kind of rejecting that idea here. Okay, showing with the Knight of Cups and also that Four of Cups energy. Your challenge for the month seems to be that something that you've worked long and hard and tirelessly towards, you're going to need to kind of relinquish that. And I feel that this is something you might have invested a lot of time in, but it's time just to give up on it, or it's time just to let it go, because the Eight of Cups means that we're walking towards something better. It means that the Eight, and it's a shame really in a way, because for me the Eights in the tarot about focus, building stability and security around us. But, you know, with the Eight of Pentacles, what we see is somebody who's working tirelessly towards a goal. You know, and you need a really good card like the Nine of Pentacles, for example, or the Ten of Pentacles after that, really, to show that that goal has been achieved. I don't feel that this goal has been achieved here. I feel that you need to kind of let it go. So I feel that the challenge within the month of April, Aries, will be letting go of things that no longer work for you. Things that are not kind of happening. You've been working tirelessly towards it, but it's really, really not happening for you. Therefore, I feel that the best case scenario is, you know, in the first 2 weeks, you know, you're certain, because you've got the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords represents mental clarity. For me, with the Seven of Wands, you're defending this mental clarity. You have a real certain belief system going on here as to what's not working for you, and I feel that this might be something that's been happening for a long time. Let's go back to the beginning of the reading again and recap on this before we enter into the second 2 weeks of April, Aries. I feel that there's a situation, it might be disappointing, it might have been causing you some aggro, it might have been causing you some real obstacles here with this Three of Swords. I feel with the Fool card, you're actually kind of saying, you know what, I need to be free of this, which is why you might be considering, we can say that the Two of Pentacles is a card about consideration. You're weighing up the balance of something, and I feel whatever it is that you're weighing up, you know, with the Three of Cups is going to lead to success. This can also be for me that you're weighing up potentially. Sometimes this card can be that somebody's playing with two things at the same time. So it can be two relationships, and maybe with that Three of Cups there's a three-way relationship here, okay? Maybe this is you guys juggling far too much, too many friends, too many people, too many hands in the pot, as it were, okay? What do I call that saying? Too many something in a pot, or something like, oh, I can't remember what it is. But, you know, sometimes this is the kind of way doing, you know, just doing too many things, weighing up two people, or, you know, dealing with two people, managing too much stuff. This is the kind of managing too many things, all right? And it could be maybe within a group or something like that. But I feel that it's become really, really burdensome, all right? I also feel that, you know, this combination here, you know, the Three of Swords, we see the Fool walking into the Three of Swords. So it's almost like it's saying that the you now position could also be, you know, if he's leaping out of that Three of Swords, I say that you're leaving something behind. But because he's walking into it, it might be that you're not recognising that something's going to, you know, could only possibly end in catastrophe. So it could be, actually, with these two cards here in the you now position, you're walking into something that could possibly only result in failure, potentially, or could result in some form of obstacles, okay? And that's why in the centre of the reading it might be that you're weighing up, am I doing too much? Are there too many people involved in a situation here? Because in the distant past I feel that you have You've dealt with too many people, or, you know, you've dealt with a situation with, it's not just about you, it's about other people who are involved. And it's just too much to carry, too much of a burden. You're dealing with, I don't know whether you're dealing with other people's problems, or you're dealing with, it feels to me like you're dealing with other people's problems. You're not looking at what you're getting into here. Or you've not looked at what you were getting into, Aries, okay? And I feel that there is the recognition here, am I doing too much in a situation? Because there's an awful lot of cards that are showing 3s on them, 4s on them. You know, it's just too much. So I feel that there's too much that you guys are dealing with in the month of April 2017, and something's got to give. Because as a result of these cards here, you guys, whatever it is that is being offered here with the Knight of Cups, it seems to be rejected. Okay, because for the Four of Cups, it's, you know, actually I don't know really whether I want this. I don't really know whether I want to entertain this idea maybe of what's being offered to me. We can see the Knight of Cups offers 1 cup, and we can see that this cup is here and it's being rejected. So whatever it is that comes as a result of this is being rejected with this. It's a shame, because it seems that something that you might have been working on tirelessly and very, very long and very, very hard, you put a lot of effort into it, a lot of focus on it. It seems that the challenge for the month will be, well, I'm going to have to let this go because I'm just dealing with too many things here. Too many things I feel that you guys are dealing with, and therefore there is mental clarity that comes. And I feel that some people might be against what you're saying, because the Seven of Wands can often show up when people are against us. But when we need to stand true and firm in our beliefs. And I feel that you're standing true and firm in the belief of the Ace of Swords. That this is something that you need to let go of or relinquish. And I feel that you know that, Aries. You know that. You know that you need to let go of something because it's just getting a bit too much for you guys in the month of April 2017. Therefore, in the second 2 weeks, though there is sadness at having to relinquish friendships, or maybe some group work here, or maybe something that's just been too much of a burden to you, there is justice. So there's a finality towards this, because you've got the Justice card. Justice is great when it shows after cards like the Five of Cups, because the Five of Cups means that there is sadness, but with justice, there's completion of that sadness. It's a weight off your shoulders. And I do feel that you're going to be lifting a weight off your shoulders in the second 2 weeks of April 2017. Aries, because you've just had enough of a situation. What you will experience coming in is the Hanged Man, okay, and the Ace of Wands. So it might be that you are taking time out to think about what your next move's going to be, because the Ace of Wands is about new ideas and inspirations. It's also about the springtime. So when you get this card as a timing card, it can mean sort of within the spring, beginning of spring, that type of thing. So it might be that you're waiting, okay, with the Hanged Man. We're already in the spring. Spring starts, certainly where I am in the UK, the 21st of March. So it might be that you guys are waiting until you're into the springtime to actually move forward with a certain situation here, okay? And therefore your hopes will be, with the Six of Swords, it might be just to move on. Leave something behind with that Six of Swords cards in your hopes. Okay, because that's what the Six of Swords is. It's moving on and letting something go from the past. All right, you've got those swords in front of the guy's face, but he's avoiding the thoughts here. So he's going with his heart rather than with his head. And I feel that you guys are going with your heart instead of your head. There's something that's too much here. Okay. Let's have a look at the next card with this. Let's just, sorry about this, there seems to be something on my screen that's, there we are. There we go. Now we've got a Six of Pentacles that shows here as well with this Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles is a difficult card at the best of times, because sometimes that card, Aries, can mean when we are receiving. Sometimes it can mean where we're giving, but sometimes it means that we're just kind of playing the field a little bit. So I feel that you're kind of moving on to maybe toying with other people, other ideas, other ways of working perhaps, because this card can mean that there is an alternative. So it might be that you're actually moving on to other alternatives with that Six of Pentacles energy showing there. This is what your hope will be. And the outcome is the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. Interesting combination. Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance and security here. Possibly it could be within a new relationship because you've got the Lovers here. So it might be that you're feeling more secure, perhaps within other relationships that you're building with others with the Lovers card. But for me, this can also be, you know, the Lovers card is about two people essentially. But it doesn't have to be, because the Lovers card can mean what I love to do. All right? So it could mean that you feel secure in something that you find to be better, maybe with this Lovers card. But also what reminds me of when I look at the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who is alone but not lonely. Okay, so they enjoy their own company. They're secure in their selves, in their own environment. And I feel with the Lovers card, it's almost like you're not willing to give yourself completely, perhaps, over to, you know, other partnerships that might get you involved in what you've been in before, if that makes sense to you guys. Because I definitely feel there's something here that you don't really want to be a part of in the month of April. Too much drama. I feel that there's too much drama going on with you guys with a certain situation. Okay? I also feel with the outcome cards that it could be that you guys are, you know, there's a sense of enjoyment and sensuality. So it might be that you guys are kind of enjoying other relationships with the Lovers that are more positive for you with that Star card as well, okay? Or it might be that you're benefiting maybe with the Nine of Pentacles from other relationships, or a relationship that has more potential with the Star card, okay? Or that's more optimistic, or has the, you know, the potential to give you what you need. Let's go through this reading again, Aries. It's really, really interesting when I'm looking at the cards. In the you now position, we changed my point of view on this because I have to look at the direction of the cards. And if I see the Fool leaving the Three of Swords, he's carefree. He's leaving behind a difficult situation. But I feel because the Fool is pointing towards, he's actually walking towards that Three of Swords, I feel that you guys are in something here. You got into something. It could have been, and I feel it's with more than one person, not just yourself, but there might be 2, 3 people. Looks like you got into something that's causing possibly some arguments or difficulty within your lives in the month of April 2017. And that's why I feel that you've been kind of weighing up, you know, your friendships, the people that you're around, the situation that you're in with these, because we've got another 3 here, 3 of Cups. So when you get 3s, they represent more than one person's involved in the situation. And here we've got the 2 of Pentacles, which shows somebody who's weighing up the practicalities, possibly of being involved. Could be in a 3-way relationship. It could be, you know, just a relationship that involves more than one person. Because I feel that in the distant past, it might have been that a 3-way relationship, or a relationship that involves many people, discussions, whatever the case might be, it might have left you with a lot of kind of burdens that you're carrying here. And therefore, I feel that as a result of that, whatever is being offered to you with the Knight of Cups, you're really kind of reevaluating this and saying, is this something that I really want? Is this something that I really, you know, it could be that, you know, more people want to come on board with you for whatever reason that is. And you're kind of saying, you know what, actually, I can't take any more. I can't take any more friendships, or I can't take, you know, any more of this situation here. Your struggle will be, I feel, Aries, that, you know, you've invested a lot of time, 8 of Pentacles, in making something work within these relationships. But it's not working out for you because it's going nowhere. So you decide to move on. But that's a challenge, moving on from something that you've been working really, really hard with, that you've been kind of making a lot of effort with, that you've been very, very focused on. But I feel that you are very much decided because you've got this Ace of Swords here. And I feel that you're very, very much sticking by that. The Ace of Swords represents mental clarity. And I feel with the 7 of Wands, you're sticking by it. There might be some detractors on this. There might be people that don't want you to leave a particular situation here. So you might have some kind of opposition to this. But in the immediate future, I feel that there are friendships that are coming to an end, and you know this. There are relationship situations, work, relationship, family, otherwise, whatever the situation might be. And I think it's final because you've got the Justice card there. This is the completion card after that 5 of Cups. You might wish, what's coming in, what you might experience, is you might wish just to take a little bit of time out before you actually start kind of re-entering into maybe new ideas, new ways forwards, fresh starts with the Ace of Wands. Because I feel that you're definitely looking at or working towards an alternative way of living, or alternative friendships with the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. And therefore, in the outcome, I think for Aries, for the month of April 2017, I feel that you're very secure with this Nine of Pentacles, that new relationships could possibly bring you what you need with the Star. Excellent reading for the month of April 2017, Aries. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have a look at the advice card that we can see coming up. Well, I've just picked up all the cards. I needed them to be down ready, but never mind. We'll see what comes up with the advice card from the angels. Angels, universe, spirit, what is the advice that you have for Aries, sun, moon and rising signs? Show me the advice that you have for Aries. Show me the advice you have for Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs for the month of April 2017. Angels, what is the advice that you have for Aries, sun, moon and rising signs? Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs for the month of April 2017. Show me. So it's in the near future. You can see that card there. Let's have a look what it says about in the near future here. Okay. So in the near future. Right. What you are asking about will occur very soon. So you won't have to wait much longer. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path. Be open to receiving. And that's what it could mean as well with the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You're open to receiving something. Because I think that you're, you know, what you're looking at is that something's not working out. You might have got in over your head in a certain relationship, whatever that relationship is, Aries. And I feel that you're looking to move out of that because you've had enough. It's become too much of a burden and you need to be free. So I feel that you need to be open to receiving new things coming in for you. Something is going to lighten the load, something where you don't have as much responsibility. Let's have a look at what the Lenormand is saying for the month. Universe, Spirit, Lenormand. What is the 3 cards from the top of the deck? What is the advice that you have for Aries, sun, moon and rising signs? Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. What's the advice that you have for Aries, sun, moon and rising signs? Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs for the month of April, 2017. Show me. Okay. Well, we've got the Coffin, and the Coffin often means endings within the Lenormand. It can mean endings, it can mean stress, but I feel that this is an ending. And we've got the Moon, and the Moon usually means either dreams or it means that your emotions are up and down. So this might mean that there's been some form of tension that's been going on. So I feel that there is an ending to tension which brings in new relationships and new love with the Heart card. The Heart card often means new relationships, new love, joy, okay, romance, but it can just simply mean that, you know, happiness when you get this. I feel that there is an ending to maybe some tensions you guys will have been feeling, Aries, and it brings in new love, new joy, new contentment with the Heart card. That is your reading, Aries, for the month of April 2017. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. You have your 21 card general Gypsy Tarot spread between April and September. So you've got a 6-month general reading with the Gypsy Tarot 21 card spread coming up, and that's sitting right next door to this video. So check that out if you fancy it. Thank you for your time, guys. Take care.